Hello. Hi, it's me. It's Aurora. If you're here, thanks. Thanks for, clicking this. I just wanted to make a little voice recording of myself reading some poems out of winter 2021. Maybe make a video later or post it, but anyway, thanks for buying a book if you did. If you haven't yet, that's okay. Maybe you just like to listen to this before bedtime, and that's all right too. That's great. I actually support that. I've been listening to a lot of things before bed too, because quiet silence at night is the worst thing to fall asleep to, because then your brain starts talking. So anyway, I printed this book in January of 2021, and today is January 31st. And I'm currently by a bit of a busy road, so if you hear that, I'm sorry, but it's all I have right now is a busy road and a little apartment with a cozy room. So anyway, I'm going to read a couple poems out of this book. I peaked early with my golden birthday on the 2nd, living it out in the golden age of too much of everything. Do you think of me when a character in a movie has my name? Any face appears when their name comes from a hall into a waiting room. And the results came back from the lab. And I'm fine. Even better, the same as yesterday. I was wishing on falling bullets like your Inglewood New Year's Eve and dodging shooting stars that I'd outlived the movie star dogs of your niece's childhood. It got so quiet. Like we knew it was our last time. So I missed my flight home, and we went straight to the movies. Last flight from the city gets delayed every day anyway. We had the whole hotel to ourselves, and never left the room. When you asked to buy the waiting room art in 309, the front desk girl told us checkout is 11. We left, it ended, and no one clapped. And if you turn the page, I have a picture with a small poem, and I'll read that to you too. Drugs at the state fair, and I did too many and lost your car keys. Rubbed your head to sleep, and tried to remember where I left them, so you weren't late for work in the morning. Next poem is on the next page. The sunroom directly below your bedroom. I fell asleep midday with half a drink's rings on the porch floor, pushing my toes into outside couch's armrest, and your voice singing above old songs I tried to learn the words to later. Okay, the next poem I'm going to read you is called The Longest Night of the Year. I spent the longest night of the year looking out the window of a slow-moving vehicle that would fail a smog test in any Southwest American state, turning the volume dial just enough to hit my bad ear, the one I always tell you to look in. There was a longest night of the year where the darkest part of my eye stayed the smallest size, only holding enough light from a crack under your door in a bedroom with 3 supermarket views. There will be a longest night of the year when my blinks hold on longer until they never let go. And you will buy a party platter for a funeral and make a joke I still won't be able to hear from my bad ear. Alright, and I have 2 more poems left for you from Winter 2021, Volume 2. So yeah, here he goes. He wrote me a prescription for temporary healing. Another coat told me to look at the trees on Hometown Highway 1, en route to the ocean, sticking out of hillsides like Seuss illustrations. Dunk your head into enough salt water your brain stings like a wound, and not much works longer than temporary. Back to grabbing shelved comforts. And I don't love the olives, I love the salt in them. Beer, cheese, and a hard baguette reduced in price after 5 p.m. Paired everything with wine, stickered with a label that looks like a children's book. I'll always resort to my own remedy. laying down on the carpet that holds the oldest memory of a living room in my head, composing an automated away message, sounding like a children's author I overread. You can break my heart in a car, with a car, or at the zoo, at the movies, or at your cousin's Christmas pageant play. But if you broke it on my birthday, it'd be my very last, and I would dive in a puddle, or an empty pool, or into a bathroom sink. I was lucky enough to see parts of California, especially along Highway 1 that I've never seen before. And I think that did help write a lot of my poems, and I'm very thankful for that. This is my last poem of the little book. Yeah, thanks for listening. I always love being able to read things, and especially just being in my room and reading, and feeling like someone's out there listening, which they are, I guess, if you got to this part. So, anyway, thank you, and here's this. Cheapest hotel below 23rd Street. No bags, no toiletries. No room service at the budget boutique. Ran out the door with my nails still wet, and painted your face with them in the back of a cab. I tied my hair up from the rain with elastic, while you wore a hat with your dad's favorite team. And by sunrise, I was a Bulls fan. Called my mom from her sister's couch to tell her I'm in love. And she said, "Oh no, not again. It's okay, he's just like Dad, tall and sad." Alright, well that's that. Yeah, thanks again for listening to this, and I hope you have a great rest of your winter, and stay sort of sane. Spring's almost here, and then in the summertime you can do whatever you want outside. Okay? Alright.